making my greens first thing in the morning. This is like my new little routine. I kept up with this routine actually while I was away at the beach, and I feel so good, and that's how I know it's working. This is the Motive 8 greens in the tangerine flavor. You need 1 scoop with 8 fluid ounces of water. I do cold water just because it's so refreshing when it's cold, and I add some ice after I blend it up. So 1 scoop of the Motive 8 greens going in. And then we're gonna blend it up carefully. I'm wearing a white shirt, so I'm like terrified. Now I'm gonna add some ice. If you don't know what greens are good for, like I feel like we all hear people taking greens and like, I feel good, I'm taking my greens. Greens are great for so many things, but specifically your digestive system, your bowel movements, your skin. It's filled with minerals, fiber, antioxidants, all the good things that your body just needs to kind of like regulate and just feel good. It's just a thing I've really been incorporating into my daily routine among so many other things that I do. I'm really just trying to feel my best and be my healthiest, and I feel like this is just like an added bonus. They did offer me a 15% off code for you guys, which is awesome, that you can save some money if you want to get their greens, protein powder. They have a ton of other health products that you can look around depending on what you need or what you feel like you want to try. The code is Amanda15. You can use that at checkout, and you can also use the link down below. I also am going to show you guys a recipe. I switched my protein powder over to the vanilla Motive 8 protein. This has 20 grams of protein, 100 calories. It's 1 point if you're on WW like me, and it's super good. It's really flavorful, and I've been making this 4-ingredient high protein cottage cheesecake. I'm going to show you guys that because that's what I've been having for dessert, which I cannot wait to show you. I'll insert a little clip of this delicious cheesecake and what it looks like. You guys are gonna go crazy for it. And what really boosts the protein in that is the Motive 8 vanilla protein powder. So I'm gonna show you guys that a little bit later. I'm gonna down my greens right now. First thing, it has water, so hydration, and then it has all of those great things like I mentioned. So I'm going to down this big glass of greens to start my day and feel my best, and then we'll jump into breakfast. This is gonna be a full day of eating on WW for weight loss, so I hope you guys enjoy. It's literally just citrusy tangerine. Like, it does not taste bad. It's so good. I also just took out some beef. This is lean ground beef, and this is what I'm going to be using for my protein for dinner. I also wanted to show you guys this outfit. This is so cute. I'll leave everything linked, but it's like this long flowy maxi black skirt. I think it's just so flattering, and I paired it with this little white beater, but I feel like this is so flattering because it hinges at your waist. You can like tie it up and scrunch it, and like, I don't know, I'm really liking this outfit, you guys. I think also notice how wide these straps are. I love that. One, it can hide your bra if you have a bigger chest and you can't go braless. I'm jealous of that. A lot of tanks, you can always see the bra, which drives me nuts. And I also feel like it just kind of covers a little bit of this skin right here. I just feel like it's so flattering. This is literally the best tank top, so I'll leave this linked for you guys. It comes in other colors. It's really nice, thick. It's a little bit see-through, but not really. I mean, a lot of white tanks usually you can see through, but I love it. I think it's so cute. Come on, treat. Sit. Sit. Come here. Sit. Good job. Here you go. Go, Brixie. Brixie. guess what I'm gonna be making for breakfast? I can't stop. I'm gonna make some crisp egg, bacon, cheese flatbread. Maybe some avocado if I have a ripe avocado. These are my favorite things ever. I love them. I use them as like kind of like a bread replacement. I still eat bread. I just use it because I like the crunch and it's like bread. So I use it instead of bread. Eggs, I'm gonna do that. I have some pre-cooked bacon. This is the best stuff. It's already pre-cooked. You have to mic it for like 30 seconds. And I have some reduced fat Colby Jack cheese and salt, pepper, maybe some avocado if I can find the ripe one. Let's see. Ooh. You guys, we might have a winner. Oh. I think this one. We're gonna go with that. Grams of cheese. I'm going to add that to the eggs now. Okay, we got 2 points for cheese. I refuse to use fat-free. If I did, it would be like 1 point, but I just cannot stand. It tastes like cardboard. It does not taste very good. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of water to the pan. This just helps the egg kind of cook all the way through and steam up. So add a little bit of water to the pan. Now we're going to measure out in grams. I like grams the most compared to ounces of avocado. I'm just gonna add a little bit. See how much this is. We have 17 grams. 17 grams. Nope, 16 grams of avocado. We'll add that to the top. Okay, let's assemble our breakfast. We have egg and cheese. Let's put that right there. We have our bacon. Everything bagel Asiago cheese seasoning. I get this from Aldi. It's so good. And then I'm also going to add some crushed red pepper for a little bit of heat. And if I had some hot honey, I'd probably add that too, but I don't have any. But that's probably perfect. I also have my Premier Protein coffee, which is 1 point. It's just cold brew with 1/3 of the caramel protein. Great in protein, 10 grams of protein for my coffee. And then my delicious breakfast. Wow. You want my food, don't you? Okay, you guys, breakfast is ready and it looks absolutely delicious. Let's go over the points. I'll leave the points on the screen also for you guys, but the breakdown is my coffee is 1 point, eggs are 0, the 2 slices of bacon are 2 points, 2 slices of Wasu cracker 1, 16 grams avocado 1, and 15 grams of Colby Jack reduced fat 2. So 7 points total. Here we go. Brooks is thirsty because he just came inside. But little update for you guys with WW. How I'm liking it, how I'm feeling. Everything's been going really well. I feel like I look forward to opening the app and opening and tracking, and I feel like that's really important. Is, you know, you just have to open it up and track. Once you fall behind with the tracking, it's really easy to keep, like let's say you don't track 1 day, that can turn into 5 days. Even if you're going over, I've had some questions like, you know, do you use all your weeklies? Most of the time, yeah, honestly, I do. Sometimes I don't, but I feel like I do use quite a bit of my weeklies, if not all of them. and I'm still losing weight that way. If I go negative, I don't beat myself up because I know that I tracked it and I can see like what went wrong. Like, what did I eat that day? How much protein did I have that day? How many 0 point food options did I have that day? Like, what did I eat? And why was I like so hungry that I went over or into the negatives? That has happened to me. I think you just have to open it up and track no matter what. No matter if it's a good day with tracking or a bad day with tracking, you just have to do it and get in that routine and make it a habit, because it's really easy to make an excuse and like get lazy with it and not make it a habit in your everyday, if that makes sense. But I've been feeling really good. I feel like I've been looking pretty good. I've noticed some changes and I just feel like my energy and my mood is just amazing. So I'm really feeling good. Not to say that I don't have sad days and hormones, and you know, you guys know I struggle with like mental health a little bit, and I still have bad days, but I notice with food specifically, and just like my body, that's going a lot better than what it was before. I did have a question. Someone said that they only have, I think it was 24 points or 26 points. Both of those are really low in points, and I don't think I've ever gotten to, I don't know, I think the lowest I ever went was 28. But they were like, you know, I only have 24 points and I'm struggling. And I totally get that. That seems like a really low number. But my biggest advice for that, because you obviously have less to lose, so my biggest advice is to utilize those 0 point foods. The chicken breast, all the seafood, lean beef, ground chicken, veggies, some fruits, some yogurts, cottage cheese. Like, you can get so many 0 point foods into your day. You have to start, you know, maybe utilizing those 0 point foods more, and your base of your meal can be 0 and you can eat a lot of it, and then load it up with, like, if you need to, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of nuts, a little bit of croutons, a little sauce, whatever you're making, and a little bit of carbs. But the base of it has to be those 0 point foods, because you are getting 24 to 26 points, which is, it is a lot different than what I'm on, 34 points. So I have a lot more room for different foods, but you still can fit it in. So that would be my biggest advice, and to use your weeklies. Don't be scared of those weeklies. Use them up if you're at 24 points, because then you can, you know, divide your 28 or however many weeklies you get, you can divide that throughout the week, and you'll probably be close to 34 points where I'm at. So you have to look at it that way. And I know we say this all the time, and we hear it all the time, but we're all out here dehydrated. Drink your water. Drink your water. Get a big cup you like that keeps your drink cold, and drink at every meal and drink throughout the day. I'm telling you, dehydration can trick you. Dehydration can make you think you're ravenous and you're starving, but really you're just so dehydrated. Honestly, you got to be drinking ounces of water. I feel like I slacked a little bit with my water intake, and now that I've upped it and I've been like doing really well with it, I've noticed like my cravings aren't as strong. Okay, it is lunchtime, and I'm going to share how to make the perfect sandwich. You'll need some bread. I'm using Sara Lee Delightful 45 calorie bread. I think it's 2 points for 2 slices, but I'll let you know for sure. And then some crisp romaine lettuce, chicken breast. You can do turkey, but I did this chicken breast is garlic and herb crushed chicken. You'll need some prosciutto, just a little bit. We're gonna do some sliced tomato, honey mustard, mayo, salt, and then the best part is adding these sweet and spicy pickles from Famous Dave's. You can get these at Target or Publix. They're so good. On the side, you guys, I'm obsessed with these. I'm addicted to them, literally addicted. These are the best freaking olives. I will never buy any other olive. The Italian olives, how do you say this? Castelvetrano? I don't know. They're the best olives. I got them at Whole Foods a little, oh my god, look at the dogs. They are so exhausted. I just threw the BALL with them. Got a little hot out there, so I had to put my hair up. They're nice and tired now, obviously. But I got these at Whole Foods not too long ago. I just wanted to taste them because I've been seeing them go around everywhere. They're so good in points, and they are the best olives ever. You have to try them. If you don't want to buy the whole jar because it comes with a lot and it's like $6, I would recommend going to like Sprouts or Whole Foods where you can find them in the Mediterranean bar and just getting a few. I think I got like 6 or 7 for like $1.80 at Whole Foods, so you could do that if you want to try them before you buy like a big thing. But the best, they're the best. Okay, we're gonna toast our bread, and I'm gonna grab my phone so I can scan as I go. I try to always do that, is like scan as I go so I don't forget anything. And we're gonna make a delicious sandwich. My cousin made me this exact sandwich when I was at the beach, and it was so good, so I got all the stuff and I'm recreating it at home. Toast these up. There we go. Okay, I'm adding mayo. I'm doing 1 tablespoon. I could put it on the scale, but I have the prosciutto on the scale, and I cut the tomato on the scale because I don't want to pull out a cutting board. So 1 tablespoon of light mayo is plenty. And then we're going to do some honey mustard on the other side. Delicious. We're gonna do some of the chicken breast, the deli meat chicken breast. And we did 1 ounce of the prosciutto, 1 piece of really crisp lettuce, and then the best part, pickles. 4 of these pickles are actually at 1 point, so just keep that in mind that these aren't 0 because there's sugar in them. They're so good. Okay, we're gonna add that to the top. Delish. Delish, delish, delish. I'm gonna add some olives. I think I'm gonna have 5 for 2. Okay, here's lunch so far, and I'm also gonna have these only bean edamame sriracha flavored. The sriracha flavored by the only bean. They're really good. Nice little snack to go with my sandwich. This looks delicious. I really am loving the colors of this. So I will leave the points on the screen for my delicious lunch. Best part being these damn olives. I'm about to start dinner. I'm watching the Great British Professional Baking. I love to do this is to cook when I'm making dinner and watch like a cooking show. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make dinner. I'm making egg roll in a bowl. Usually you use like ground pork or chicken or turkey, but I'm actually using lean beef. We bought a really big package of 95.7 lean beef, so I don't have to rinse this because it's already super lean. And I'm kind of in the mood for beef. I haven't had beef in a while. I feel like I've had a lot of chicken and turkey and shrimp and stuff, so I'm gonna do ground beef, but you can do any kind of ground meat you want. And then I'll show you what else you need. So, because this is dinner, I'm going to have a carb. I'm going to have some minute jasmine rice. I'm going to have 1 cup of this, the self-serve cup that it comes with. And then any kind of ground protein of your choice. You'll want broccoli slaw, which is just broccoli and like slaw cabbage mix. And then I have 1 white onion. It's like not even a half. It's probably like a third of a white onion. And then some mushrooms. I love to add mushrooms to mine. And then you typically have hoisin and ginger, but I switch it up and I do sesame oil, soy sauce, minced garlic, and then I take away the ginger and I use this coconut paste. I get this from the Asian market. Focus. It's the instant sour spicy coconut paste, and it is so good and so flavorful, and it's 0 points. So instead of hoisin, I use this. And you also can use rice vinegar, but since I'm using this and it's very like vinegary and spicy, I don't really need it. And I'm gonna go ahead and get cooking. I'm gonna start cooking the ground beef, get that cooked, then I add in the slaw, and then I add in all the seasonings and the veggies, and you just kind of mix it all together. And then I will microwave the rice. Oh, you guys, I also am going to be topping it with, if I can find it, you need to do this, wonton strips. Oh, you need like the crunch because it's a very like kind of soggy, soft texture of food, so you need the crunch. The wonton strips add that crunch and it's so good. So we're gonna add that to it and we're gonna get to cooking.
Provides a delicious effect in her mushroom trifles that will appear to grow under a chocolate and sugar.
I'm only going to do half of this container and then save the other half for tomorrow because these are 8 points for the whole container, which I feel like is kind of a lot. I'm not too sure why it's so much. Yeah, that's very weird. So I'm going to do half of the container of rice and then save the other half. But the good thing is I can load up a lot on these egg roll in a bowl, the slaw and everything, so it's really low in points. So we have a big portion there. We have plenty of leftover though for tomorrow. That's another thing I love about this is it's super good leftover. And then I'm gonna add some green onions to it. And I have some wonton strips that I measured out. I think I did 12 grams. I'll have to double check, but pretty sure that's what I did. And we are not done. I'm going to weigh out a little bit of yum yum sauce because yum yum sauce is elite. Let's see. Okay. So just gonna do a little bit. Okay, so I just did 7 grams of yum yum sauce. Just a drizzle. That keeps it 1 point. Perfect. I feel like it's the perfect amount. Look at this, oh my gosh. Wow, this is such an easy recipe. This is so good for meal prep, so good leftover, and it just hits the spot, especially when you add those wonton strips. Like, it is just phenomenal. And I feel like it's the perfect, like the rice is perfect. It's not too much rice, not too much cabbage, and then there's that crunch, and then the yum yum sauce. It's delicious. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this and watch my show, and then don't forget, we're making a cheesecake later. I'm getting ready to make my cottage cheesecake. I'm going to show you guys this recipe. It's so good. You can actually make it in the oven if you want, but you can also make it in the microwave. I feel like it does turn out better in the oven. Like, it gets a little bit more of that like cheesecake texture, but I don't have, well, I don't want to wait 30 minutes to eat it, so I'm going to make it right now in the microwave. I cannot wait. I'm using the 2% cottage cheese. So I'm gonna start scanning everything. There we go. Okay, 2/3 cup of cottage cheese going in. 1 egg. You're gonna need about a tablespoon of sugar-free maple syrup. Maybe 2 tablespoons. The Motivate vanilla protein powder. I'm gonna add 1 big scoop of vanilla. I'm gonna add just a teensy little amount more because I feel like that wasn't quite a whole scoop. There we go. And then we're going to blend that up in our blender. We're gonna add it to this ramekin now that it's blended smooth. Make sure you get every last bit, because you're gonna want a big cheesecake. Okay, now we're gonna go make this for 5 minutes, which I microwaved, but then I actually had to bake it in the oven because it just was not getting like a little bit crispy on the sides, which I like. So I just popped it in the oven. Honestly, you guys, I would say just do it in the oven. I feel like it just turns out better. Like, this one doesn't look quite as good as the ones that I usually do. So I kind of have a feeling that it needs to just be in the oven. I'm gonna cut some banana. I'm gonna sprinkle some cinnamon and sugar. And if you had some Cool Whip, that also would be really good with it. This is the cinnamon toast sugar and cinnamon mix I did. And then I wish I had some Cool Whip, but here's the cheesecake finished. Not my best ever, but still pretty darn good. This is what the texture will look like. See? You can see that? Oh, so delicious. It's still so good. Oh my gosh, it's just like the texture is so good. So you guys have to try this out. And do it in the oven because it does turn out a lot better. I'm getting ready for bed, but I'm gonna do a hair mask. I'm just gonna dampen my hair because I am gonna shower after, because it's only a 20-minute mask. Okay, this is the mask, Restorative Hair Mask by Act and Acer. I think that's how you say it. The light is like so bright. Okay, it says to leave on for 20 minutes and then rinse. So I'm going to put that through my hair, and then I'm gonna take my makeup off and then shower when I shower, I'm gonna rinse this mask off. And that will be my night. I hope you guys enjoyed this full day of eating on WW to lose weight. I will leave any recipes down below, and I'll also leave that Motive 8 link for you guys. I truly really do love the greens and the protein, and I use it quite often. Well, the greens I use every day, and the protein I use pretty often. I don't make the cheesecake every night, but I do make it a lot, and especially when I feel like I'm lacking on protein, I can go ahead and make that. So it's definitely a favorite. And thank you guys for watching this video and all your support on the channel. It's like so needed right now, honestly, and I just really appreciate it. So thank you for the love. We'll see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye guys.